All right, everybody, listen. Today we are talking to a legend in gospel music. She has blessed us for so many years with her amazing voice, her ministry, her heart. She comes from an incredibly musical family, and I'm talking about the legendary, the incomparable, none other than Miss CeCe Winans. How are you, ma'am?
I'm great. How are you?
I am good. We are so excited to talk to you today. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
So we're so excited about brand new music from Miss CeCe Winans. How long has it been since the last release?
Ooh, it's been close to 10 years.
Wow, so almost a decade. So listen, tell us what we can expect from new music from CeCe Winans.
Well, you know what? This record, I think, is one of my best records I've ever put out. It's different. It's fun. The lyrics are strong. They're bold. Yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey, this particular CD. It was a vision, really, of my son's. About 6 years ago, he came to me and shared this vision with me, and took us a while to get in the studio because I was focused on the new church that my husband and I started 5 years ago, and had to wait till we could really focus on doing music. And so when we went in the studio, I was just excited about this project. Never have to be alone. Hey, devil, he's never failed me yet. It's a powerful project. So I'm excited about what it's doing and how people are embracing it. The name of it is Let Them Fall in Love, and that's my prayer, is that when people hear this music, their hearts will be turned to the Lord and they will fall in love with Jesus.
So working with your son as a producer, how was that?
It was great, and it was not great sometimes. Great because he's a visionary. He's good. He's a perfectionist. He knows what he wants. And not good because he worked me really hard. You know, hearing my son say, "No, do it again. It's not good enough." I'm like, what? You know, I was singing before you were thought of, so I couldn't pull my mother card out. A good artist and client, but it was overwhelming for me because I would go home after sessions and just really weep sometimes. I was just so grateful to see my son, to be able to work with him, but to see him express the gifts and the talents that God has given him for God's glory. You know, the songs he wrote, about 7 of the 10 songs on the record, and as a mother, you just pray that your kids get it. You know, I have 2 kids, I have a son and a daughter, and I'm so excited that they both love Jesus. I am just so excited about that. Yeah, to come home and to hear the lyrics of these songs were just, I was just overwhelmed.
You know, we're going to talk a little more about this album and the creativity of it. This sound is so unique in this album, and who better to deliver it than Miss CeCe Winans? You did such an amazing job with it. Now, can we go back a little bit to your family? You come from such a legendary family, and for some of our listeners that might not be familiar with the Winans family, can you give us just a little bit of your journey and your start in music?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, we're dealing with new generations now. So, yeah, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm a part of a big family. I had 7 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. My mom and dad both sang. And within the family, we probably have, I don't know how many artists, about 5, 6 artists. The Winans, my brother, started recording before my brother BB and I started recording, and they were able to be blessed with a lot of great success. They were discovered by Andre Crouch, who gave them their start. And then my brother and I started singing together on the PTL Club, which was a Christian TV show in Charlotte, North Carolina in the 80s. And then BB and I started doing solo projects as well. So within the family, it's a lot of singing going on, and God has just been really gracious to us. My mom and dad even recorded and had CDs out, Mom and Pop Winans. So that's the story of the Winans, you know. We were anointed to to sing the gospel. We were anointed and prayed for that God would bless our ministry to go across the world, and He's done that.
And Miss CeCe, one thing that is undeniable about especially the group that you and your brother had, BB and CeCe, and your family, period, you guys really elevated the level of production and sound and quality that was really comparable across music from any other genre at the time. And I think you did that very deliberately. Would that be correct?
Yes, we were. But you know what? We get a lot of credit for that, and we're glad that people see that. But one of our greatest inspirations was Andre Crouch. Andre Crouch's music was second to none. Way back when he could be played on any type of radio format, and his quality of production could stand against the best. I mean, that's why people like Michael Jackson wanted to work with him. And so Andre Crouch really set a standard for gospel music for us, the Winans, and we just wanted to keep it up there. We were very intentional to make sure, we think about the best, so we felt like the production should be the best, Mm-hmm. And so I'm glad that you noticed that, because, yes, that's very intentional. And because of that, I think, too, we were able to cross over more. It wasn't something that we really planned on doing, but our music got played on all the different formats.
And Miss CeCe, because of that, I think you all were very instrumental in breaking a lot of the barriers and stigma about, some of our older generations, they had their opinions about where gospel music should be played and where it was appropriate and all of that. And I think you guys just really broke down a lot of those barriers and allowed the gospel to be introduced to so many places and audiences and people that otherwise it might not have been. So I have to love you and honor and just thank you guys for that.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Like I said, a lot of people went before us and opened up doors, and we're just glad that God was able to use us to open up some more.
Now let's talk about the sound and the direction of this project. I'm so excited about it. I think it's very retro in the feel and the musicianship of it, but I think at the same time it can cross and reach multi-generations. What's your perspective about the sound of this project?
You got it. You nailed it. When my son came to me with it, that was really his feel. Mom, I got an idea. I'm like, okay. Now you just got to trust me. I was like, absolutely not. But just trust me, because it's going to register with my generation. Your generation will embrace it. And because it's going to be retro, things that you think are out of style are back in style. I know what you stand for. You want the lyrics to be bold. And he just went on down the line. Then he started playing me the different styles. And I was like, I don't know, Alvin. I don't know. But the light finally came on. And when it came on, I was so excited. I said, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be the best thing I've ever done before. It's fresh, but yet it's retro. It's old. We have a 40-piece orchestra. It's lush, but the messages are powerful. And I've seen the cross-generational thing happen already. I just got off the interview where the lady told me that her son, who's 16 years old, is loving Never Have to Be Alone. I was just like, what? I started weeping. I played it for my mom. She was loving it, just dancing all around. My son, his generation, my generation. So yeah, it's amazing that it's happening. Everything he told me he wanted to capture, it's pretty amazing to see it happening now.
All right, everybody, we're talking to Miss CeCe Winans about new music. Let them fall in love. Make sure you go and get it. You will be blessed, I promise. Now, you're on tour right now, so tell us about that.
I am. I'm on the Fall in Love tour. We're starting out with 10 cities. We started last week in New Orleans, and we did Sugar Land, Texas, and Dallas, Texas. We'll be in Washington next week, Boston next week. So they can go to my website, but we're having fun. It's been a long time since I've toured, so I'm like, whoa, it takes a lot out of me. But we're having fun. People have come out, and I'm loving. We're doing some old music, but we're doing a lot of the new, and people are embracing the new, and that's just exciting to me.
All right, guys, again, make sure that you go and check out the new album from Miss CeCe Winans, Let Them Fall in Love. If she's coming to a city near you, make sure that you check out the Fall in Love tour. We're about to take a listen. Miss CeCe, what do you want to hear? How about Hey Devil?
Yeah, let's do it, Hey Devil. Let's remind the people of the authority that we have in Jesus Christ and tell Satan to get